Okay, so I just decided to turn the camera on and talk about some stuff for a little bit real quick because right now I'm feeling a little stressed out, a little frantic, a little frazzled, a little spaced out. And I just want to talk it out because maybe that'll help me. And also I really just wanted to get a video up today, and I woke up this morning and was planning on talking about this astrology topic that I'm really interested in, and then I started doing some research and started trying to prepare for this video and realized that I'm just not an expert on astrology yet, and I don't feel like I'm ready or qualified to talk about this. So I started doubting myself and decided that I should just not make a video about that yet. And so I was like, well shoot, what am I going to make a video about? And I started stressing out about it, and I just start once I start doubting myself, I start kind of spiraling and start just every time I've ever doubted myself starts kind of coming up, and I start getting really out of control mentally. So I decided I would just film me being honest and upfront and talking about this because it's important to me that my channel is not just all about the good stuff. I want to show the full me, mostly. Maybe not the full me, but I want to show the bad parts too, and I want to show the tough parts, and I want to show the not so happy, pleasant parts of my life, or the things that I'm super interested in and I'm super passionate about on a day where things are going good and I'm feeling great. I need to show the tough times as well. So this is one of those moments that I'm going through right now, so I just thought I would share it with you guys. So my mind moves at the speed of light. I'm a Gemini rising, so lots of mutable air energies going on here. And I'll wake up and have my mind set on something, and then 30 minutes later the wind blows, and then I'm over here downing everything. And that's just the way that my mind goes sometimes. I go through every single emotion in the span of an hour or two, or less. So anyway, I've just been feeling this isn't just today, but I've been feeling for the past probably 6 months or more. 6 months to a year, but mainly up recently in the 6 months, really heavily so in the past 3 months. Just this intense energy, this intense pull feeling that I'm supposed to do something, and I don't know what that is. And maybe it's I don't know. Every day I wake up with this feeling of urgency, like I'm supposed to be doing something or helping someone, being somewhere, being someone, and I don't know what that is. And I'll get to where no matter what I do, I start getting in my own head and thinking that I should be doing something different, no matter what I'm doing. If I'm at work, I feel like I shouldn't be there. I should be at home, making videos, doing my spiritual practices, doing something that is focused on my life's purpose. When I'm at home, reading a book, studying something, I start feeling like I should be at work. When I'm with friends, I feel like I should be alone. When I'm alone, I feel like I need to be socializing. When I'm resting, I feel like I need to be working out. Usually when I'm working out, I feel like it's a good decision. Because that's something that I kind of have to force myself to do. But everything else, no matter what it is, I convince myself that I'm supposed to be somewhere else, be doing something else. I can just never be content and peaceful with what I'm doing right now. And obviously I know how irrational that sounds. Yeah, that sounds pretty crazy. But that's just the way that my Gemini ascendant mind works. And I want to blame it on this accumulating, quickening vibration energy on Earth right now. I want to blame it on this whole global shift that's happening right now, this shift in consciousness, this quickening of vibrations. I want to blame it all on that because I feel like this is kind of a universal thing. I mean, mental illness is a huge problem now. Everyone's talking about their anxiety, their depression, there's all of these mass shootings from people having these psychotic breakdowns, and just a lot of energy is hitting the earth. People don't know what to do with it, so if you're prone to psychotic breakdowns, you're going to have a psychotic breakdown. If you're ready to wake up, you're going to wake up. There's just like all of this energy hitting the earth, and it's affecting people in lots of different ways. So I've been feeling this for a while. I'm feeling this pull to move, to completely change my environment, my life, my daily routine, my surroundings, everything. I want to uproot myself and completely immerse myself in a different environment, life situation, everything, people, place. And I'm not able to do that right now. It's gonna be a few more months. And I just am feeling like I'm stuck. And that's not a good feeling for all of this intensity that's happening right now. Either globally or just me. It may just be me. I don't know. I want to think that it's a universal thing, but it may just be me. But I feel this urgency to go, this urgency to do, to be, and I'm feeling stuck. I feel like all of these changes are happening internally, but I'm not seeing results externally. I'm not seeing the changes in my environment and my life to the extent that I would like. And so that's really discouraging, because I start questioning whether I'm even making any progress at all. Am I even doing anything? I'm so drawn to the unconventional anything. Unconventional ways of living, unconventional people, alternative things. I guess I'm a nonconformist in that way. I want to do something different. I want to live a different life. I want to take the road less traveled by, I guess. But also, the Virgo in me craves structure, and it craves routine, and it wants to plan, and it wants to know what's going on. That part of me wants to know that things are going to work out. It wants to see the path cleared, paved, ready for me to walk through without any cutting down the weeds. But the Aquarius in me wants to cut down those weeds and make a new path. So I'm freaking torn, because I want to do something different. I want to be different. I want to have a different life. I want these specific things. I have these big aspirations that require a lot of work and determination and drive and effort and courage. And I'm feeling stuck in this comfort zone, feeling like I can't break away, feeling like I'm ready to go, yet I just can't. I'm like at the starting line, ready to like take off, and someone's hanging onto my foot, and I can't break away. And I see the finish line way out in the distance, and I feel like everyone else has already started the race, and they're already going, and they're already halfway there, and I haven't even started yet because someone's hanging on my foot, and I can't break loose. And I'm using all kinds of crazy analogies today, but this is just what I've been feeling. And I know, like, the internet's great. It helps me learn a lot of things, helps me see what possibilities are out there. But I also compare myself obsessively to other people who I aspire to be like, who are already well on their journeys. I compare myself to them, and I feel like I start to get the illusion that all of these people are so far ahead of me because all of the people that I'm looking at are. Because I try to consciously consume media from people who I want to be like, because I want to compare myself to the people I want to be like, not the people who I'm surrounded by, who a lot of them I don't necessarily want to be like. So when I do this, I get this illusion that I'm way behind in the game and I need to just sprint to catch up, but I can't break away. And I feel like I'm getting left behind, and I feel like I'm missing out. And it's just because of what I'm looking at every day. And I know that, like, I know that it's irrational to think that too, because these people are much farther along in their journey as me, or they appear to be at least. I don't know them personally. They may not be who I think they are at all. But I just have this idea of this person that I want to be, this lifestyle that I want to have, these people that I want to meet, be like, no, surround myself with. And I can't. I want to make that leap, and I can't yet. And I want to get out of here, and I want to break free, but I feel like I can't yet, and I feel stuck. And so this like conflicting energy of me wanting to go, but also feeling stuck, and feeling this urgency like I need to do something, but feeling like I can't yet, I'm not ready, is manifesting in a lot of anxious, nervous tension in my life. And I start, just like I described earlier, I get set on something and I'm confident. I'm like, okay, I got this. I'm on the right track. I know what I'm doing. I'm confident in my beliefs. I'm confident in my goals. I know what I'm doing. And then 5 minutes later, I'm doubting everything and I'm like, do I know what I'm doing? Am I making the right decision? Am I doing what's right? Do I really know what I'm doing now? Does anyone know what they're doing? Probably not. And another thing that doesn't help is, for some reason, I just have this overwhelming feeling of responsibility, like I'm supposed to do it alone. I feel like your life journey is a solo one. I feel like you're supposed to be able to do everything on your own. You're supposed to be completely independent and happy on your own, and only then are you allowed to rely on people. And like, I know now that that's not the right way to think about things. Because way back in the day, if you were separated from the pack and you were a lonely little human wandering around, the predators are going to get you because you're isolated and you're going to die. That's just the way that we're wired. Humans are not supposed to be alone. And I don't know where this belief came from, but I have this limiting belief that I am completely aware of now, but I'm still trying to break away from, that I'm supposed to do it alone. And that stresses me out because it makes me really scared to do things alone sometimes, feeling like I have to make these changes and do all these things by myself without any help or support. And I will sabotage relationships because of this belief. So, relationships are not my strong suit right now. I know that's something that I really need to start to put more effort into. But right now, I just feel like I'm in this situation for a little bit longer. I'm feeling stuck, and I'm trying to find ways to make the most of it, to be the most productive, useful to myself that I can be right now, to prepare myself for this major shift that is coming in my life that I'm going to initiate no matter what. If I'm ready or not, 2020, it's changing. My life is changing. I know I'm being very vague about this, but I don't want to just disclose all of the details about my life online. Not right now, at least. But there is a big change that I'm trying to make coming up in 2020. And that's all I'm going to say about that right now. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what this video is. I'm just ranting. I'm just talking through my feelings. Maybe other people feel this way. I don't know. If you've made it through the video this far, thank you for listening to me rant. Sorry, I guess. Also, I'm sorry. Because this is not really the part of myself that I like to show to other people. The part of myself who is not sure about what she's doing. The part of myself who doubts herself all the time. And who struggles sometimes. I don't really want people to know that, because a lot of people in my life already doubt me and don't support me and don't think I'm making the right decisions. So I'm kind of my only support system right now. So I need to have my faith and belief in myself and my capabilities strong and firm. I need to have that confidence, that foundation strong to support myself. because I'm not really getting that anywhere else right now. So yeah. All I know is that whatever is happening in the world right now, it's pretty freaking intense. Time's speeding up, energy is accumulating, and something big is about to happen. I just feel like the world is really about to dramatically change. Again, I don't know if it's just my world, because the only perspective I have is my own. And so my universe, my life, is centered around me. So it could just be that my whole world is dramatically changing. But I kind of feel like this is a universal thing. The whole world, everybody, is changing. And I know I've seen a lot of videos about like Ascension symptoms, and a lot of them describe me, what I've been going through. So that does make me feel better knowing that this is probably happening to a lot of other people. I guess that's why I wanted to make this video, is just to show that like I'm feeling this a lot. So if you are too, you're not alone. And we can support each other and get through this shift together, because life is not meant to be lived alone. We are not meant to go it alone. That's something that I really need to learn. Okay, bye.